YouTube, what's the deal?
It's time to get real with Jahira. It's time to get real with Jahira.
YouTube, what's the deal?
What's the deal? One love.
YouTube, what's the deal? It's your girl Jahira, and I am back. Hello, hi. I wanted to come in here just super quickly, to kind of do a two-parter in my dating dilemma series, because something had happened earlier today that just required y'all's immediate attention. And then I just finished watching a video by another YouTube personality whom I love dearly, by the way. Like, she's incredibly cool. I'm not going to post this as a video response to her, but if y'all do not sub to Tisa, aka TKC, Lord with the numbers, 22280, aka Grown Woman International, y'all really need to, because she touches on topics that I just think are ultra relatable. And she's just very current and now. Y'all, I broke a nail. Anyway, the point is, please go sub to her. Please do, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing you a favor. You're not doing me one. That's the point I was trying to make. Anyway, so like I said before, this is kind of going to be a two-parter. But I'll try to keep it brief for you. Here's part one. So, earlier today, I went to the store to go get cigarettes and whatnot. And something happened that I know that I cannot be the only one that experiences this or has experienced this before. But I'm telling y'all, it gets, it sumo wrestles on my last good nerve. Here's the deal. Like I said, I was going to the store, minding my own business. Now, to put it out there, because you know I keep it funky with y'all, at this point that I'm traveling to the store, looked like hot hell. Do you hear me? When I say hot hell, I mean like, if it was any worse, they would have put caution tape around my ass. Like, I cannot impress upon you enough the level of ridiculous I look. I mean, you know, it was just one of those, and I just need, you know, like 3 single women to stand up right now. Because, see, married women, you, like, kind of get a license to look like hot hell. I'm just going to be honest with it. Y'all might not agree, but I'm going to tell you my whole theory on this. Married women, to a certain extent, sort of have a pass when you look like hot hell, because your husband kind of is contractually obligated to sleep with you regardless. This is my theory. It's just me, but that's the way I feel. But when you are single, you know what I'm saying? There is a sort of perceived sense of pressure, probably that we put on ourselves, but it's just kind of like, if I'm going out with the intention of, God, maybe I'll meet someone today, you're going to put a little extra effort into it. Needless to say, that was so not my mindset. At this point, I am trying to get to the store, I need to buy cigarettes, I need to come home, and I need to go to work. Period. End of story. So that's kind of where I was at. I mean, like, high crew neck t-shirt, my hair was in some bullshit bun, the whole thing. Like, makeup was not even a conscious thought. Like, it just was really, really, really bad. I may not have had a bra on. That's how serious this thing was. It was just one of those, I'm going and I'm dashing. But, and of course this is just bound to happen, right? I'm walking up to the store and I'm getting ready because I live off of a pretty major street. And I have to cross this street and like the 6 lanes of traffic on the street in order to get to the store. Well, the only store that sells cigarettes anyway. God bless Kentucky. But this guy, like, as I'm walking up, he's walking down. And I see him, and I'm like, damn, he's cute. It just happens like that. And he looked at me, he kind of glanced at me, he's like, what's up, baby? Now, this is, okay, really brief station break here. This is a cultural thing, and like a geographical thing. In Brooklyn, and in Boston, when somebody says, what's up, baby, it kind of means that a conversation is about to happen. Apparently in Kentucky, it's just something that a guy will say to a girl in passing, which is what happened here. But I'm like, hey, what's up? And he just keeps it pressing. So I keep it pressing. Like, as in, we both walk our separate directions. I keep forgetting y'all do not always speak my language. So I cross the street and I go to the store. And I don't really think about it again except for like the whole lingering, damn, he was cute kind of situation. So I get to the store. I'm buying my cigarettes, right? Talking to my little home girl that works behind the counter that sees me every day for cigarettes. And lo and behold, I hear a voice behind me. And I look behind me and it's the guy. And I'm like, oh, damn, because he was going, like I said, I was walking, up the street. He was coming down the street, one of them. Like, I fully did not anticipate seeing him again. So he had to take a U-turn to get back to the store. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay, so this is about to, maybe there should be something. Damn, I should have put on a bra. This is my own thinking, right? And so, but when you single, you trying to play it like kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I get my stuff, I get my cigarettes and whatnot, and I leave out the store. But I do this thing, and I know y'all have done this before in some permutation of the event that I'm about to describe to you. I go to the store. I mean, I get out the store, and as I get out the store or whatever, I stop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of nonchalantly lighting my cigarette and the whole thing. Basically, y'all, I'm stalling. I'm stalling to give him enough time to get his stuff so he can come out of the store. And it doesn't have to be a whole situation of like me walking away and then having to walk back or him having to walk up to me. Like, child, who the hell wants to do all that walking? I gotta get home anyway. So yeah, I stall. And then I just kind of do this real like snail's pace, 90-year-old nun coming out of a funeral kind of walk. And he finally leaves out the store. And so he's like, so what's good, mama? And I'm like, nothing, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-wop wop, whatever. He's like, okay, and this is the point that I'm coming to, y'all. It only took like 6 minutes and some change to get here. He's like, so where you heading to? I said, I'm going home. And then he says, can I come with you? Stop me if you've heard this story before. Y'all, I don't know about you, but I have this running theory that somewhere in the United States of America, some woman, some lonely, desperate, possibly recently freed from a long incarceration kind of woman, heard a man say, can I come home with you? And said yes. And that guy told all of his friends. And somehow, in the mind of most of these dudes, it is now okay to ask that question. I don't know when it happened, but I know that it happened. I mean, if you want to talk about killing, okay, disclaimer, my language is about to go there. If you want to talk about killing a bitch's dream, I mean, when did this become okay? I don't know about y'all. I don't know. I might just be speaking to my own self here, but I believe, God, that there might be just 4 women that will comment on this video and say, yes, Jahira, it's happened to me too. But I don't know where dudes got it in their head that this was okay to ask. Because the first thing that pops up in my head when a dude says to me, can I come home with you is, are you homeless? Are you seeking shelter for the night? Like, and I mean, okay, let me just, put it out there for the record. If we are on date, I'm just going to be generous and say date 4 to date 6, even we'll say date 7 to date 10, and the dude says, can I come home with you? It's kind of like, okay, I can understand that because this man has gone about his business on several occasions. You know what I'm saying? When our evening was over, or whatever the case may be. But we're talking about a complete stranger here who has not, and I just feel the need to put this out there, asked me for my name, offered me his name. We you know what I mean? We've not done any of that. It's simply, can I come home with you? Now, I don't know if you have the intention of carving my fat ass up like a holiday ham. I don't know what your mindset is. I don't know if you want to rob me blind. I don't know if you want to rape me and leave me for dead. Like, I mean, there's variables here, people, and none of this has been established as of yet in terms of our interaction with each other. But it works my last nerve. My very last nerve. Please let me know if this has happened to you. And if so, how did you handle it? Because just to, answer the question that's burning on everyone's mind, I turned, I walked, and I took my ass home. That's what I did. That's what I had to do because I was just so, y'all, he was cute. He was a cute guy, and I just was so disgusted. It's like he murdered my dream. Because in my head I was already picking out a China pattern. It was just not right. You don't do that. We are going into 2012. Step your shit. I mean, oh God. I see this could easily turn into a rant, but I'm going to leave it here. And I'm going to come back at some point later on today with the part 2 of this video in terms of my semi sort of response to something I saw Tisa saying, and this will continue the dating dilemmas. I hope that y'all are rocking with these videos so far, and I will definitely keep you posted on all the goings on of a single woman's life in Louisville, Kentucky. I'll talk to y'all soon, very, very soon, and I love you dearly. As always, y'all, one love. Ugh, can I come home with you? Get the fuck